look at this new summer stuff, shall we? Did they update any of the shops, or is it just the boss fight? I wish there was like, do you know what is annoying though? They should add like a tab where you can see new items that get added, because this shop still contains stuff that's been there since I started playing like 2 months ago, I swear. Like for example, these headpieces have been here since I started playing. Like 2 months ago. Did they just forget to take stuff out? Is that what it is? Actual Team Fortress 2 sniper, literally. I get drunk and I'll start landing on my shots. Like I feel like they should add a new tab, just you click it and you can see the new items. There's so much quality of life just missing from this game. No, just a new map and a new boss. Let's have a look. Immortal Phoenix. I'm guessing it's this one. Pharaoh of the Sand Sea. Really? Anna, how do you say this? Anka al Maghrib. Really? Lisa Nagaib. So is that a Dune reference? Is that what that's meant to be? Is that meant to be a Dune reference? Yeah, I saw Ziggs. I'm just not interested in Power World though. It kind of did exactly what I said it would do. I can get the thingy as well. Can I timekeeper this? So does this boss drop anything then? Does boss drop anything worth it? I'm just not interested in Power World. It's kind of exactly what I feel like. The update will come out. We'll play it for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then we'll stop playing it again. Wait, this boss doesn't even drop anything. Oh, I'm dead. So you can't timekeeper it. That's fun. Sad. Why can't they just add bosses that I can kill with timekeeper so everything's super easy and done? Alright, what do I need to do? Like, what? Why do they add bosses like this, though? If most players can't farm it? Or is it just because, like, they just expect people to play in a group? What should I use? Like, Lord of Order? Quantum Chronomancer? Void High Lord? I probably don't want Dauntless then, right? Wait, what? Is it just a monster? It's just a monster. Alrighty then. YOLO. Does he just hit really hard? I mean, I've put Dauntless on, but I'm starting to think I should have probably changed it, because I'm just getting mag dump. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. Do we not have a... Yeah. Yep. So I'm guessing every time they add a boss into the game, it's meant to be like newer content, so it's meant to be done in a group. What did I put? Sin of the Abyss, right? I'll go over this. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I thought we would have had people that went, like Lord of Order and stuff. Is no one... Do we not have any supports? We literally have no supports. Okay, I'm going Lord of Order. I thought people would have just naturally gone to supports, but... That is literally just why we're dying, right? So I use Absolution. Why not? Alright, easy. The update, so because there's no new shop, the update's bad. By the way, where is the merge shop? Out of curiosity. Is it in this area and I just didn't see it? Yeah, I saw it. So there's no new shop. When's the summer stuff meant to come out? Does anyone know? Because so this might generally be a thing that gets on people's nerves, but I don't think AQW needs to do weekly updates anymore. I think... Yeah, so where's the merge shop? Is it in treasures? Really? They put it in treasures? Hey, yo. To be honest, I do like that armor. That armor's pretty cool. %60 elemental? I mean, that's not too bad, right? Isn't the biggest buff like 75%? Oh, shit. I mean, some of the weapons are pretty good at least. Yeah. I'll be honest, I like the items. I like the items though. So, is this just here permanently now then? Or is it meant to be rare? Is this like a permanent addition to the game? Because what I'm going to say is, like most things in this game, people will probably farm it for like the first few Oh, it's seasonal? Okay, that might be a bit better then. I was going to say, if it's permanent, people would probably just... They'd farm it, and then after a week, no one would farm it again, so you'd have a hard time farming it. But in my opinion, I don't think they should do weekly updates. I generally feel like they should at least be bi-weekly or monthly, because the last 2 weeks of updates have literally felt worthless. Because they're just they're just adding junk, essentially, into the game. Whereas, if they bundled that up into a big thing, it's basically a big update of junk. So then it doesn't feel as junky. If that makes sense. And I know people might disagree with me, but they claim they do weekly updates like it's a big thing, but this is the weekly updates. It's an update that, in my opinion, it just doesn't really add anything. It's not, oh wow, new update. It's let's farm this boss in a group for 2 hours and then we're done. Whereas if they kind of like build it all up and release a lot of things at once, it would just be more entertaining. Because it would feel like a lot more is happening. I think they're just spreading these tiny updates out really thinly. And it just doesn't have a, you know... It doesn't have a good impact. Like, you're essentially making your game feel worse by doing this. Like... These weekly updates just feel like they're adding minimalistic content when they could be just releasing bigger updates. What is does anyone know what this quest stacks to? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, it's lacking in content like most updates. It came out very late last night. You can tell that they're probably overexerted, right? Like they're doing so much. They're updating AQW 3D, they're updating AQW, they're updating Dragon Fable, they're updating AQ, and they're working on Infinity. Or AQW 2D. So they have way too many projects going on, and they don't have enough staff to output meaningful content. So just stop doing weekly updates and start focusing on releasing better and bigger content. That is, in my opinion, what they need to do. Because these weekly updates, every time a weekly update comes out, it's like, oh, there's an update today. And then the next day, everyone's like, yeah, it just sucks. So, and I see a lot of people like, you know, you shouldn't play a game and keep complaining. Well, everyone is complaining from what I've seen. So, like, I don't want to make videos complaining all the time, chat, and that's not what I really want to do. But you can see that they just need to stop doing weekly updates and maybe focus on meaningful content so the game's at least got something happening. Because most of the updates, this is what they are, chat. It's a shop. Reality is most of the updates are a shop because the game is a collection game. So why not release the boss with a shop update so it feels like you've at least, you know, put effort into the update. So hopefully they start doing that because these weekly updates have been absolutely lackluster, and I imagine the next week will either be the summer, it will probably be like the summer chest or like summer items, right? So that's like the big update. The big update is literally something you spend money on, like, and that's a sad reality. I remember when you used to get a quibble shop, an event, and a story all in one update. That's good. That's like peak AQW. Anyone remember like one of the first Halloween events? You had like this whole story. You had the Halloween update, like the Mogloween. You had a rare chest. You had like entire areas. Like they don't do that anymore. I feel it's just the bare minimum we can push out so we can claim that we're doing weekly updates. And I know they obviously don't have the resource and they want to get away from Flash, which is completely fine. But I'd have more faith in AQW 2D if they generally did focus on AQW 2D. Like, if they turn around, chat, and said, updates are slowing down for AQW while we work on AQW 2D, how many people would actually be mad? I'd rather that and have faith in them updating Infinite and getting that ready in a decent time than them adding a fucking chest to AQW. Reality is, like, 70% of people sign in, buy items, and then they sign out, or they AFK in yoga. That is what most people do. So let's just move on the next thing. They'll lose players no matter what they do, Blood. The best thing for them to do is focus on the new game. That really is the reality. They've announced the new game. That should be their focus. Because Flash isn't gonna last much fucking long. Like, it's on Flash, man. People are gonna drop off, like they are already. Like, I get the game is really old, but they have announced they're making the new game, so I hope they start focusing on that. But I will be honest, I do like the items in this update, by the way. It's a shame there's not exactly a lot of them, and the fact that it's just killing one boss kind of sucks, but what can you do? It also feels like it was meant to be like a joke on Dune, with that like Lisa Nalgaib thing. What are the other games you're gonna play later? We didn't hit the sub goals, Zeph, so it's probably just gonna be X Defiant, most likely. Because I've been really enjoying that. Anyway, I'm gonna